This is Mercedes Warrick with the first thought of the day and the I am mind. Spirit is asking me to differentiate this morning between on and for. And it is a slight variation on the I am frequency and vibration message that we did just a few days ago. So we would say this morning, I am frequency and vibration. And I'd like you to begin to focus on maybe a bigger picture, is what we would say. No ni yoko okona ieke na na ni yoko. So often we have world events going on around us, and we may say something like, I am for peace. And you may even go as far as to go to a peace rally. I personally have never been to one, so I don't know and can't comment on what happens at events like this. Yeshkena no yoko okona. However, Spirit is asking me to differentiate the differences between for and on. So, when you are for peace and you are rallying for peace, as an example, when you are for something, it is implying perhaps, we are just suggesting you can search in your own psyche and in your own heart to see if this rings true for you. But we would say that if you are for something, then by almost definition, that would mean that you are against something, or that you are standing in opposition to something. So for and against are maybe the same coin, but just two different sides of the same coin. And we would often say that it also is in demonstration of the law of polarity. Black, white, love, hate, and so on and so forth. When you want to put something into the world, to shift, change, or transmute something or an event, or just to simply be in a frame of mind, a way of living, then when you focus on that thing, on that frequency, then there is a purity. It's like dialing the radio exactly to that frequency and then putting that frequency out into the world, and that becomes your communication. So let's again use the example of peace. If you sit quietly in your sacred space and you are maybe perhaps with your eyes closed and you've gone deeply inward and you're just radiating peace, then that's what you are putting out, and that's the frequency that you are also bringing in. Remember that we are talking here as well about spiritual circulation. So you're able to bring into your very essence peace, the vibration of peace, and all the attributes of peace, and you're just bringing that into your inner being, your inner self, and radiating it now into every cell of your body, every cell. So let's practice that. Let's practice just closing your eyes and moving yourself into the frequency of peace. And you can do this on the breath. Simply, I am peace. Breathing in the I am, exhaling peace. Breathing in the I am, and exhaling peace. Breathing in the I am, and exhaling peace. Now just resting here for a moment, allowing peace to fill up every cell of your body, every membrane, every muscle, every tendon, every tissue, every organ, every function of your body. Thinking about how you speak and how my heart beats peacefully, my liver functions peacefully, my stomach functions peacefully, my kidneys function peacefully, my eyes see peace, my ears hear peace, my mouth speaks peace, my thoughts are peaceful. With each breath and each heartbeat, just bringing that peace into full attention, full awareness. And now feeling like you're almost like a light bulb, radiating peace. We talked about being a magnet for. So I am a magnet for peace, and I am peace. I am a magnet for peace, and I am peace. That which you are, you attract, and that which you attract, you circulate, and that which you circulate, you put out into the world, and that which you put out into the world expands. And just bringing this radiance back into your being, back into your heart, back into your space. This peace-filled radiance is now fully activated, energized, and aligned within you. Now on the vertical channel, we bring the peace of the divine into the peace of humanity and down into the peace of the soul. And as we root ourselves down deep into Mother Earth, we're rooting peace into our very existence, so that every breath we take today is peace-filled and peaceful. Just anchoring yourself on the core of the Mother peacefully. And then on your next inhalation, just bringing it back up, over like you're cocooning yourself in peace. And anchoring it, tucking it in. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Take a deep breath in. And slowly coming back into this time and space, this reality that you're currently existing in. And slowly opening your eyes. The lessons of this week and the lessons of this moment are understanding the differences between the attraction, the magnetizing, and the circulating, the I am. Being for and being the actual frequency, being peace, being love, being joy, and circulating that frequency, pure and divine, through the God self that you are, the I am, out into the world. Namaste.